RadioCare is a quirky old-school radio show playing music from the 70s to present day. RadioCare wants to connect with you through music.
And a very good evening. How are you doing, everyone? I'm Mike Howard and you're listening to RadioCare. Slight change in tonight's show. I was going to do the usual show, but I've actually changed it to the Sensational 70's. Owing to the fact of one of the Bay City Rollers, Les McKeown, who passed away this week. So I thought I would start off with Crazy Horses by the Osmonds.
Every tongue got to stop them crazy horses on the run. What a show, there they go, smoking up the sky, yeah. Crazy horses, all got riders under you and I. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. They just keep on pumping how they multiply. Crazy horses, will they never halt? If they keep on moving, then it's all our fault. What a show, there they go, smoking up the sky, yeah. Crazy horses, all got riders under you and I.
No need to feel lonely. Tune in to RadioCare via podcast weekly. RadioCare is hosted by Mike Howard, broadcasting from Coventry to the world.
To the world and beyond. So tonight is the 70s sensation, or sensational 70s, however you like to say it. That was the Osmonds from 1972. Crazy Horses got to number 2 in the UK charts. This next one's from the band Wizard, and it's See My Baby Jive.
You make things that get along.
And that was Wizard, See My Baby Jive from 1973. That was a huge hit for them. Not as huge as the Christmas one that they had, but it was a massive hit for them. So this next one, around about the same sort of time, was from the band Slade, and this one is Come Feel the Noise.
Baby, baby, baby.
And that was Come Feel the Noise by Slade. God, Noddy Holden must have had a sore throat after that one. That did reach number one in the UK charts in 1973. Moving on to 1974. It was a Eurovision winner, and it was by the band ABBA, and this one is Waterloo. And that was ABBA Waterloo from 1974. It was their first number one hit, and it was a number one hit in several countries. So this one is the reason why I actually did the show a week early, the 70's Sensation, or Sensational 70's show. And this one is by the Bay City Rollers, and it's Shang-a-Lang, and this one's for Les McKeown. And that one was for any Bay City Roller fans, Shang-a-Lang. And the next one is going to remind you of Saturday evenings, tea times, and see if you recognise it.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are on. Happy and free. These days are on. Share memories. By gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Looking so right, it can't be wrong. Rockin' and rollin' all week long. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Going all week with you. These days are on. Share them with me. These days are on. Happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and my happy days.
And that was Saturday tea time, and you would have been watching Happy Days. Everyone wanting to be as cool as the Fonz. This next one is one that's going to take us into a bit of a soul era, and this one is Love Train by the OJs.
Join Mike Howard at RadioCare as you travel in time from the 70s to present day. Over an hour of top tunes and great banter.
Normally an hour and a half. I just can't stop playing music, and from the feedback I've been getting, people are enjoying the show, and that's the main thing. So a good evening to anyone that's joined us this evening. This is RadioCare. I'm Mike Howard, and I'm probably going to be with you for the next hour, I'd say now. We've got a bit of a 70s thing going on tonight, so I'm not doing my usual show where I go through the 70s into sort of the 80s, 90s and then present day. This is the Sensational 70s, and this next one comes from the Philadelphia soul group, the Stylistics, and it's You Make Me Feel Brand New.
my love. I'll never find the words, my love, to tell you how I feel, my love. Mere words could not explain. Precious love, you held my life within your hand. created everything I am, taught me how to live again.
Only you care when I needed a friend, believed in me through thick and thin. This song is for you, filled with gratitude and love. God bless you. You make me feel brand new. For God bless me with you. You make me feel brand new. I sing this song 'cause you make me feel brand new.
My love, whenever I was insecure, you built me up and made me sure. You gave my pride back to me. Precious friend, with you I always have a friend. You're someone who I can depend to walk a path that sometimes bends.
Without you, life has no meaning or rhyme, like notes to a song out of time. How can I repay you for having faith in me? God bless you. You make me feel brand new. For God bless me with you. You make me feel brand new. I sing this song for you.
And that was the Stylistics, You Make Me Feel Brand New. And that was from 1974, reached number 2 in the UK charts. So this next one's from The Real Thing, and that's You to Me Are Everything. I didn't realise they were from England. I thought they were an American band, but they're from Liverpool.
I would take the stars out of the sky for you, stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'd do anything for you, your wish is my command. I could move a mountain when your hand is in my hand. Words could not express how much you mean to me. There must be some other way to make you see. If it takes my heart and soul, you know I'd pay the price. Everything that I possess, I'd gladly sacrifice. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Oh, baby, oh, baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown. change of heart. If it takes forever, girl, then I'm prepared to wait. The day you give your love to me won't be a day too late. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, oh, baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh, baby, oh, baby. You give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh, baby. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Yes, I need you, baby. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, you are everything to me. Baby, can't you see? You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, oh, baby, you're everything. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, you're the sweetest, oh, baby. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing.
RadioCare is a quirky old-school radio show playing music from the 70s to present day. RadioCare wants to connect with you through music.
And that was a real thing from 1976. You to Me Are Everything. It was actually a hit for him twice. It was number one in 1976, and then it was released again in 1986, where it reached number 5 in the UK charts. So, yeah, brilliant for them. So this next one's going to take us into a little bit more of a rocky era, and this one is by Motley Hoople, and it's Roll Away the Stone.
Baby, if you just say you care, follow you most anywhere. Roll away the stone, roll away the stone. And in the darkest night, I'll keep you safe, alright. Roll away the stone, roll away the stone. Won't you roll away the stone? Why do you come so alone? Won't you roll away the stone? Don't you let it lie. No matter if fools say we can't win, I know I'll fall in love again. Roll away the stone, roll away the stone. So sing, we still got a chance. Baby, in love and sweet romance. Roll away the stone, roll away the stone. Won't you roll away the stone? Why do you come so alone? Won't you roll away the stone? Don't you let it lie. There's a rockabilly party on Saturday night. Are you gonna be there?
Well, I got my invite.
Gonna bring your records?
Oh, will do.
Lady, won't you roll away the stone? Why be come so alone? Won't you roll away the stone? Don't you let it lie. Come on, roll. Come on, roll.
And that was Mott the Hoople and Roll Away the Stone. That was from 1973. And we're not having you again. Yeah, 1973. Spent 5 weeks at the top of the charts. And just a little bit of information. The drummer in the band, Dale Griffin, or Dale Buffin Griffin, used to play the drums with two Paul cues. It sounded like it at some parts in the song. Actually, no, I like that song. It's a good one. So this one is a classic. This is from one of the greatest rock bands that there is, and this one is Killer Queen.
She keeps a Moet Chandon in a pretty cabinet. Bethany cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. A building a remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy. At any time, an invitation you can't decline. Caviar and cigarettes, well versed in etiquette, extraordinarily nice. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Recommended at the price, insatiable and appetite. Wanna try? To avoid complications, she never kept the same address. In conversation, she spoke just like a baroness. Middleman from China went down to gauge your mind. Then again, incidentally, with that way. Perfume came naturally from Paris. Because she couldn't care less, fastidious and precise. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Momentarily out of action, temporarily out of gas, you're absolutely dry. She's out to get you. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Recommended at the price, insatiable and appetite. Wanna try?
And what a great song that is. That was Killer Queen from 1974. I just want to give a quick shout out. Quick shout out to my friends in New Zealand. I just had a message from Charlene Diamond, who lives in Timaru. I think I've said it right. Just to say that they're having a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Timaru, New Zealand. So just to say hi to you all on South Island, and to my friends in the North Island, to Kayla and Scott, and to my relatives, my wife's cousins, Gavin and Fiona, if they're listening, and anyone else in New Zealand who happens to be sort of listening to my podcasts. And I'll give a couple more shout outs later on. Okay, this one is one by Status Quo. And that was Down Down by Status Quo. And that one was, that was many years ago. That was in the 70s, and I've lost my page on where I am. 1974. That was quite a long one, actually. Nearly 5 minutes long, which is quite long for a 12-bar blues song. So this next song is dedicated to one of the greatest punk rock cover bands that I've ever had the honour to be in. I was in them for 6 years. This is dedicated to the Rock and Roll Geezers, or the Geezers as we become, based over in Norfolk. And this one is Anarchy in the UK. And that was the Sex Pistols' Anarchy in the UK, recorded and released in 1976. Everyone sort of thinks the punk era started in 1977, but it really did start to emerge in 1976. It was over pretty quickly, actually, because most of the punks and the bands that were punk bands became new wave or mod bands towards the end of the 70s. So anyone that's just joined us tonight, hi, I'm Mike, and this is Radio Care. Normally we play music from the 70s right through to sort of present day, but tonight is the sensational 70s. It's just an hour and a half dedicated to that whole decade, the decade that brought us disco music, brought us punk music, various rock music, new wave music. Most people had a telephone in their house by the 70s. Coloured TV, most people had a coloured television sort of back then. So it was a change in time when people started to sort of get a bit of money until the late 70s when unemployment became high, sort of in the UK, and sort of things changed then. But it was sort of like, I suppose through rose-tinted spectacles, it was a decade that I sort of remember quite fondly, as well as the 80s, although there had some bad points in it. I think on the whole, the music is what saved it. So this next one is one by the Northern Irish band The Undertones, and this one is called Teenage Kicks. And that was Teenage Kicks by The Undertones. That was actually written and recorded in 1977. It wasn't actually sort of released until sort of 1978, but it wasn't until much later in 78 that it actually became sort of one of their hits. Although it reached number 31 in the UK charts after its sort of initial release. But to be quite honest, it's a great song. It's a classic song from that era, and I think a lot of bands cover it. I know we certainly did sort of back in the day when I've been in bands. So this next one's one by one of my favourite bands. I say favourite bands every week, but this is a band that I've loved for many years. This is The Jam and Going Underground.
Say that I should strive for more, but I'm so happy I can see the fine things happening here today. A show of strength with your boys brigade, and I'm so happy and you're so kind. You want more money, of course I don't mind. My nuclear text was for atomic rhymes, and the public gets what the public wants, but I want nothing. Society's got some going underground. What if the brass bands play up and start to pound? Going underground. Let the boys all shout for tomorrow. Some people might cause you had to hate me. I've enough already on my plate. People might need some tension to relax me. I'm too busy dodging between the facts. You see, here's what you get. You've made your bed, you better lie in it. You choose your leaders and place your trust as it lies wash you down and their promises rust. Using killing machines with paper, rockets and guns, and the public wants what the public gets. But I don't give up the society wants. I'm going underground. All of the brass bands play on feet, start to pound. Going underground. So let the boys all sing, or let the boys all shout for tomorrow. La 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 la. La 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 la. We're talking till my head explodes. I turn on the news and my body blows. Spraying shit on my TV screen. But this boy shout, like this boy scream. Going underground. Going underground. Going underground. I'm going underground.
And that was the Jam Going Underground. I've been a bit crafty with that one. It was actually on the album Setting Suns that was released in 1979, but the single weren't actually released until the beginning of 1980. So I've been a bit crafty there because I could have sort of technically not included it, but I like that song so much, and it was on it. Come on. It was on the album in 1979, so I'm going to add that one. I'm in charge, so I get to play what I want to play. Just want to say I've got 151 people on the RadioCare group, so I just want to thank you all for sort of joining the group and sort of for joining in conversations. Now, I'd love to do a register where I go down sort of everyone's name on there, and I get some lovely comments, sort of regular comments. Friend Gina that I used to work with often comments to say that she listens to a lot of my podcasts. So I'm really sort of honoured, and that's lovely to hear that. Same with Audrey. Alison, so many other sort of names that are on there sort of that talk about it. But I've also got sort of relatives that listen to it. So if I sort of shout out some surnames, and anyone with the Howard family, the Hilliard or the Chambers family, or the Ward family or the Matthews family, if you're all part of that, thank you for listening. But also talk to my friends that live in Colchester, that live in Great Yarmouth, that live in Newcastle, that live in Liverpool, live in Bristol, live in Truro, Plymouth. I'm trying to think of other places. There's several from London that are listening. I've actually been talking to my cousin tonight, my cousin Kathy. We haven't been in touch for a few years, and I just changed my phone recently, and I got her number off my her brother, my cousin Shaz. And we had a chat tonight, and it's like just sort of picking up from sort of where we left off. And music often takes me back sort of to my childhood, and that was almost like that sort of talking tonight. So, and she said she's going to listen. So, hi Kathy, have a great weekend, and look forward to catching up soon. So this one is one by Elvis Costello, another favourite of mine, and this one is Accidents Will Happen.
No need to feel lonely. Tune in to RadioCare via podcast weekly. RadioCare is hosted by Mike Howard, broadcasting from Coventry to the world.
I think most of the songs have gone on a bit of a loop tonight. I'd have to look into that, ready for next week's show. So that was Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Accidents Will Happen, and that was from 1979. Got to number 28 in the charts. Thought we'd have got a lot further. The other hit off the album would have been Oliver's Army, which I was going to play, but I thought I'd go with this one. So just to say hello to listeners from New Zealand, Australia, America, Spain, Romania, India, and the Philippines, and say welcome. I hope you've been able to listen to the live broadcast, but if not, I'm really grateful and pleased that you listen to the podcasts as I produce them and upload them. I'm really, really enjoying making the shows. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting all the tracks together, and so far I haven't had to repeat anything. I'm sure I'll get to the stage where I'll have to repeat some songs and that, but I've been quite sort of selective with the songs that are going on there, and touch wood, they seem to be going together. This one's actually been quite hard, the 70s one, because there's so many types of music that sort of took place in the 70s. You know, with the rock and disco and reggae and ska and all sorts of stuff like that. That was really difficult, sort of like to sort of try and pick one from sort of each era. But I know next week's show I've got some sort of to mix it up a little bit more. So this next one is by Joe Jackson, and it's Is She Really Going Out With Him?
Pretty women out walking with gorillas down my street. From my window I'm staring while my coffee goes cold. Look over there, there's a lady that I used to know. She's married now or engaged or something, so I'm told. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Tonight's the night when I go to all the parties down my street. I wash my hair and I kid myself, I look real smooth. Look over there, there, here comes Jeannie with her new boyfriend. They say the looks don't count for much, so there goes your proof. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. But if looks could kill, there's a man there who's more down as dead. 'Cause I've had my fill. Less than you. Take your hands from her head. I get so mean around this scene. Hey, hey, hey. Something going wrong around here. Something going wrong around here. Something going wrong around here. Something going wrong around.
I just remembered how that song normally finishes. It just ends very abruptly, doesn't it? So that was Joe Jackson, Is She Really Going Out With Him? It was released initially in 1978 as his debut single, but it didn't actually do sort of too well when it was released that time. And then it was released later in 1979, where it actually got into the top 20 of the UK charts and top 30 of the US charts. So it became one of Jackson's highest chart singles in the world. I really liked him, actually. I thought he was quite sort of a classy singer sort of at the time. So this next one is one by the Pretenders, and it's Brass in Pocket.
Got brass in pocket, gunpowder, I'm gonna use it. Intention, I'm feeling mental, gonna make you notice. Got motion, restrained emotion, I've been diving, detour leaning, no reason, just seems so pleasing. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me. I got rhythm, I can't miss a beat. I got new skank, sorry. I got something I'm winking at you. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me, 'cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me. And when you walk,
And that was Brass in Pocket by the Pretenders. And that was from, when was that from? That was from 1979. Phew, that's still in the 70s. That's okay. And that actually was a number one hit in the UK for the Pretenders, and it got to number 14 in the US. So I am slowing things down a little bit with this one, and then there's two more songs after this one, sort of to finish the show off. So this one takes me back to when War of the Worlds, the album, sort of came out in 1978, and it's one by Justin Hayward from the album, and this one is Forever Autumn.
The summer's sun is fading as the year grows old, and darker days are drawing near. The winter winds will be much colder. Now you're not here. I watch the birds fly south across the autumn sky, and one by one they disappear. I wish that I was flying with them. Now you're not here. Like the sun through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on a breeze, you blew away. Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always love this time of year. Those fallen leaves lie undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not A gentle rain falls softly on my weary eyes, as if to hide a lonely tear. My life will be forever autumn, 'cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not here. 'Cause you're not
And that was Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward from the War of the Worlds album. So we're getting down to the last two songs, and this next one is by the Cars, and this one's called My Best Friend's Girl.
Dancing down the street with your suede blue eyes. Every new boy that you meet, he doesn't know the real surprise. Here she comes again when she's dancing beneath the starry sky. She'll make you fly. Here she comes again when she's dancing beneath the starry sky. Like the way she dips
And that was The Cars, My Best Friend's Girlfriend, and that was from 1977. It actually peaked at number 35 in the US charts, but got to number 3 in the UK charts. So real sort of positive response. I actually thought they were a British band, but they're not. They're an American rock band, so I've learnt something new tonight. So this is the last song of the show. I just want to thank you for listening and your patience with me. Because I said I was going to do the normal show, and I've sort of thrown in the 70s, sensational, put my teeth in again, sensational 70s show, and that was really in honour of Les McKeown tonight, who passed away earlier on this week. So I'm finishing off with one by Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebels, and this one is Make Me Smile, Come Up and See Me. Have a good week, take care, and enjoy your weekend. And the podcast will be downloaded later. Hope you can listen and hope you can join me next week. Take care. Bye.
You've done it all. You've broken every code. Pulled the rebel to the floor. You spoke the game, no matter what you say. But only metal, what a bore. Blue eyes, blue eyes. How can you tell so many lies? Come up and see me, make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. There's nothing left, all gone and run away. Maybe you'll tarry for a while. It's just a test, a game for us to play. Win or lose, it's hard to smile. Resist, resist. It's from yourself, you have to hide. Oh, come up and see me to make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. There ain't no more. You've taken everything from my belief in Mother Earth. Can you ignore my faith in everything? 'Cause I know what faith is and what it's worth. Away, away. And don't say, maybe you'll try to come up and see me, to make me smile. I'll do what you want, just run on wild.
Do what you want.
join Radio Care on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and search at Radio Care, hosted by Mike Howard, you'll be able to find the group on there, and I can allow you to join or not. Hopefully I will be allowed you to join. This has been Radio Care. I'm Mike Howard, and I'm signing off now.